Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I'm Tommy Burton, and today's album is one that kind of brings me back to my childhood and a lot of fun memories. This is an album by The Time. There's Morris Day looking rather dapper on the front cover. This is called Ice Cream Castle, and it came out in July of 1984. And a lot of people, myself included, would consider this the sort of companion piece to Prince's Purple Rain and his album. And it was a couple of the songs on here and some of the material you would find familiar if you've seen the Purple Rain movie. And so, The Time was the rival band to the Revolution. And so songs like Jungle Love and The Bird were featured in that movie performances at the First Avenue Club. But this album actually was produced and arranged by Prince. It's credited to the Star Company. But that was indeed Prince, and a lot of people know that. So there's a sort of unity in the sound between this and Purple Rain, and particularly because of those two tracks and Morris Day being in the movie. But the problem was, by the time that the movie came out and this album was released, they had pretty much broken up. They weren't really a band anymore. They quickly came back together and put together a new version of The Time after that to sort of draw on the success. But there's only 6 tracks on this album. It's funny, and so it's almost like an EP. In addition to those hits, Jungle Love and the Bird, fans of early 80s Prince definitely could get into that. But some fun sort of pop songs. Ice Cream Castles, the title track, is almost like a 60s 60s pop type song. And also My Drawers, which is just a fun dance number. And, and then there's a little bit of this sort of blue material on there, stuff like Chili Sauce and If the Kid Can't Make You Come. Both are a little bit, the sexy Prince is the way I would describe it. But the album was a big hit. It did hit the charts, and just naturally on the success of those hit tracks, and plus Purple Rain was a huge movie, and a lot of people are a big fan of that movie. But like I said, if you're a fan of that sort of period of Prince, this is really a Prince album with Morris Day singing. I think Prince had a lot to do with the sound and the arrangements and the overall feel of this album. And like I said, I think it goes right in line with Purple Rain. Now, I also want to mention, in addition to Prince and Morris Day here, Jesse Johnson, the guitarist, he had a lot to do with the sound of this record as well. And so I don't want to go without mentioning that, because he was a big part of that sound. But this is today's Daily Record, The Time, Ice Cream Castle. Fans of this, like, comment, subscribe, share down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. And also check out my regular channel. In the meantime, I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Daily Record.